Hey guys, Paleo Chris. I'm out today with my buddy Wild Kyle and Derek the Rockmaster. We today are going to be walking the banks of this river right here behind me. Look at this beautiful place. We're going to be hunting for echinoids, these Eocene age sea urchins, and anything else we can find on the banks of these rivers. It's pretty cold today. You can see we've got our jackets on, so we're going to be avoiding getting wet, and hopefully we'll be able to stay nice and dry and still find some really cool stuff to show you guys and to satisfy the itch of not finding too much stuff for a very long time.
Yes.
So we're going to jump in the boat right here, and we're going to start motoring up the river, and soon we're going to be finding some cool stuff.
Let's do it.
Let's
go.
There's this big limestone like concave area here, and we can see there's water bubbling up out of here, so we guess it's like maybe a big spring or something.
Yeah.
You could probably dive down there and go away in a cave and
never come back.
Never come back. Banks look crazy right here with these holes. Look at that bird right there. Way up there hanging out. He's got him a wonderful little hidey hole there.
A hidey hole.
Hidey hole. So look at this little spot right here. So you can see there's beautiful crystal clear spring water flowing out of a little spring under there. And you can see the tannic water right here. It's kind of a brownish red because of all the tannins from all the leaves. So if you needed to get a drink of water, that would be your spot. You'd be slightly less likely to die there than out here. All right, so we've been traveling a little bit, maybe half a mile or so. We haven't seen any great spots yet, but I think we see our very first spot down here off to the left side. It looks like it's gonna have some good stuff. We can see it's kind of a different kind of limestone, a little bit softer, and it looks like there's a lot of area to walk. So we're gonna find a spot to park the boat, and then we're gonna find some stuff, I hope. What's that, Derek?
Huh?
What?
Go! Go! Go!
We just stepped out right here, and Derek...
Right here, look.
Oh my goodness, Derek just found that beautiful little echinoid. We just stepped out of the boat. So we found a spot right here. We just parked the boat right there. Look at all the fossilized shells here. That's a fossilized oyster right there. Those are all fossilized shells. But I see right there my first echinoid of the day. A little tiny one stuck. Look at that tiny little echinoid. And then right down here, there's another tiny echinoid. And then there is another. So there's 3 echinoids right off the bat right there, all mixed in with all these cool fossil shells. Now these fossil shells, they're pretty cool too. Some of them are extremely well preserved. So if I see any especially nice ones, I will grab those and keep those.
Chris, there's another nice sand dollar right here.
Derek's got one right over here. Oh yeah, man, I like that one. Is it loose? Nice. Yeah, you can clean that matrix right off and see that. Yeah. Reveal that star pattern. Where? Sweet. So Derek strikes again with another. That's a nice big echinoid. It's just not cleaned off yet.
You can kind of start seeing the pattern in there a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And then right here.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Clean this one up.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. You can see that nice star pattern on that thing. Look at that. Very nice find. They are literally everywhere. I think, is that the corner of one right there, Derek?
Yeah, you can pull it out. There's one right here.
Yep.
There's one here. There's one here.
Yep. I'll clean this one off. This one will have a star pattern on it as well.
Yeah. I'll help you by the water.
Appreciate it. How's that water feel? Is that cold?
It's cold. It's cold. Okay.
Oh yeah, it still has a little bit of that matrix on it. I'll scrub it with a toothbrush later. Oh, I dropped it. So when it comes to these little echinoids here, check this out. There's one right there. There's another tiny one there. I'm missing them too. They're like, that's probably one right there as well. There's a little one there. There. And there. And there. And there. And there. And there as well. Look at that. Those are all echinoids. This is a crazy spot. I'm just gonna throw them in my pocket. So there's an echinoid right here that's still stuck in the limestone. It's a little bit crushed. I'm not gonna worry about that. But right here, look at this here. We got another one here. And it has matrix on it. Oh, it's soft matrix, so we'll be able to clean that one off nice and easily. What you got there? Oh man, look at that one that Derek has. Oh, that's such a nice one.
Kyle got one too.
Oh, Kyle got one. Oh, there it is.
Pretty cool,
man. We got two echinoids right here. That one. And in this one, you can see it's kind of polished down a little bit. So you can see the like structure of the echinoid. I will get down here and actually rinse this one off. And try not to fall in the water with this camera. Alright. Oh yeah, I like that one. Beautiful pattern on it. Clean it off a little bit more. Hey, see you later, stick. Have a nice float. Alright, sweet. Alright, let's walk over here. See, there's all kinds of interesting rocks here. What in the world is that?
Whoa.
It's weird, silicified looking. Wait, that's a geo with crystals inside.
Yeah, that's the stuff I was talking about.
There are crystals inside that,
that's what
Kyle.
I was talking about, Kyle.
There's crystals in it. I gotta clean that right now.
Remember I was telling you about that?
Yeah.
In that bank?
All right.
Come on now, Crystal.
All right, hold on. I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah, you're not like free, right? Yep.
All right. Hey Kyle, you have a stick or something? Wait, I might have one here.
A stick?
I think I have one. All right. Why do we have crystals? What is this? All right, so I got that weird geode-like thing clean, and Kyle's got his phone here where he's gonna shine a light for us. It's kind of hard to see. You can see a little bit of the sparkling there. It's actually really quite, it's like hollow all the way into it. Hold the light right up to it. Can we see through it? Oh yeah, there we go.
Whoa.
It's hollow all the way in there, and those are all crystals in there.
That is cool.
That's sweet. I don't know. I might cut it. I guess I could cut it, or I may just leave it like that. It's still pretty cool just like that. All right, so I made the decision to actually cut this thing here. Let's go ahead and throw it on this saw right here and see what it looks like inside. All right, that's it. Let's take this into some better light and take a closer look at it. All right, guys, here it is. I have my phone here so we can shine a light on it. It's a little bit cloudy today. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful crystals sparkling all in there. Now, if I scrub this really well, or I put some type of like acid on it, it would actually sparkle 100 times better. It's really stained in there. But I think that's just that's kind of crazy. Kind of mind-blowing. It looks just like a random little rock on the river. Pretty unassuming from that side. But that's sweet. I'm glad that I made the decision to cut it, because that is just beautiful inside. I may wind up eventually polishing down that cut as well. Look at this thing illuminated from the back here. You can see right through it, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it, but there's actually agate banding all through that clear stuff right there. I mean, yeah, I don't think it's going to show super well on the camera, but if I were to polish that down really well, you would be able to tell super well. There's banding that goes all the way around that edge. Maybe you can actually see it a little bit up there. I'm not sure. Sweet. Let's get back to the river. All right, we got to take a minute and appreciate this little flower right here. Look where it's sitting at. Nothing else around it. Just a cool random little flower growing off of the limestone here. Kyle just spotted a vertebrate fossil, guys. This is a piece of fossilized turtle shell that he just found in this little gravel layer on top of the limestone. This is probably Pleistocene, so much, much younger than all of the echinoids that we're finding here today.
It eats like a little doganoid.
Doganoid.
Oh my goodness.
We had to turn around because it turned into nothing but sand, no rocks, no fossils. Derek's over there and the boat is way off in the distance, so we're gonna be walking for a bit. Let me go around this way. Kyle took the low road, I'm taking the high road.
The low road.
Oh, Derek got something here. Nice, man.
You can see where the
That's a nice
little
anoid.
tentacles would have been.
The
sticking.
tentacles?
Not tentacles,
All right, guys, we arrived. I'm passing Kyle. I'm getting back to the boat now. We're gonna motor down to a new spot. That was a long walk. It's time to take off the jacket. Whoo! All right, here we go. Down the river. Down the river.
I'm going down the river.
It's like mostly hardened clay.
It's a hardened clay
And
underneath all this limestone.
Quartz pebbles.
Quartz pebbles, that's unusual. Man, I feel like some monsters live up underneath that stuff. So as cool as this looks right here, I don't think that we're gonna find a lot. We need more like eroded away stuff and some clay. So we're gonna make our way that way a bit and hopefully find a new spot to hunt. All right, we see the next spot, guys, right there. Let's actually park the boat. Whoop, this way. Maybe right there. And we're gonna jump out and find some cool stuff here.
Oh God.
There we go. Ta-da. Whoa, squirrels. All right, there's a nice new area to walk here. Looks like we weren't the first things to walk around here. A bunch of white-tailed deer beat us here. Probably picked up all the echinoids too. That's a weird rock. Weird rocks out there. Look right there.
Oh my.
What? What is that, guys? Oh, boy, that water's cold.
How?
Found a shark tooth.
Chris found a shark tooth. It's orange.
It's beautiful, really nice and sharp. I mean, it makes sense with the other marine stuff here, like the echinoids.
Dude, that's crazy.
That is amazing.
That's so cool. That's right here. Well,
Wait.
Eocene age shark tooth. It looks like part of a mackerel shark
Yeah, I
tooth.
think so.
That is so cool.
It could be, yep. Kyle's doing some raccooning here where I found that little shark tooth.
I want a shark tooth.
What do you think, Kyle? What does it feel like?
I'm not sure.
I'll do it. I'll reach out into the water and summon something.
Wait,
What?
that's bone.
You found bone?
Turtle shell.
Turtle shell? All right, I want to summon a cool thing right now. I just raccooned up a broken echinoid right there.
Broken.
I knew I was going to summon something. Let's see if I can summon another one. What should I summon?
Shark tooth.
A shark tooth? I already summoned one shark tooth from this spot.
I want to summon this shark tooth.
Do it.
What?
Come here. Didn't you say I was going to summon something? What did you say I needed to summon?
A shark tooth.
What? How? 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 So we're thinking that this is probably a giant mackerel shark tooth missing the cusps on the sides. Looks similar to like a mako, but I do not think that it is. It's really interesting.
Chris.
All right, something unusual is happening. I was just grabbing gravel and throwing it up here, and then I splashed it, and there was another shark tooth. Now,
No, this is
I know,
wrong.
yeah, and I know it, like, maybe it doesn't seem unusual to you guys that we would be finding shark's teeth, but this is pretty unusual. These are Eocene shark's teeth. They're much less common than like the Miocene stuff, like the megalodon teeth that we find. So this is different. Take a look at that thing, Kyle.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, like the shark teeth are not super common on the danks here, so it's crazy that there's been 3 right here in this spot.
Yeah.
That is so cool, though.
I'm gonna keep noodling around
Yeah, I'm gonna
here.
keep
Oh wait, where is it? Well, there's the results from just a couple minutes of noodling in the water here, doing a little bit of raccooning. That bigger one could actually be a mako. We're really not sure. And then 2 little echinoids. That one is definitely a mako. So some type of like Eocene mako, perhaps RETROFLexus or something like that. Sweet. Look right here. There's a cool fossil right there. You see a little fossilized shell? But look at this. There's a beautiful crystal clear spring. See the difference in the water? Dark water, nice, beautiful, clear water. Like it's coming out from right here. This is so cool. You step carefully. Is that gonna collapse right there? I don't know.
Oh,
maybe.
no.
All right, you guys wanna go for a swim? Go for a swim for a second. How does that look? If it wasn't so cold out here, we may go for a swim. But we're not going to do it. You want to go for a swim, Kyle? No. No. All right. guess we're gonna keep walking down that way. But that's really cool. Geology.
That's pretty neat, man.
So I just stepped up here, and look at this spring. It actually bubbles up here. It flows that way, and then it flows that way into the river. That's so unusual.
It's so unusual.
What's that? What?
It's so unusual.
Well, Kyle is doing crazy on the echinoids.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful schizaster. That's all cleaned up now. I'm jealous of that one. That's a big beauty.
Yes.
Yes.
And that one's cool too.
Little fossilized sand dollar. Look at that. Thin but amazingly well preserved. 35 million years old. Been preserved in ancient ocean floor clays. Wait, is this some kind of a shell or something?
Yeah, I noticed
That's
that.
so cool. Oh, it's a foram, right?
Yeah, the FORAMINIFERA.
Sweet. It's another little fossil right up there. If you guys have been enjoying this video so far, make sure to hit that thumbs up button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see us come back to this river this winter and walk these banks just for miles and miles. This is really kind of just an exploration trip, and it's been pretty successful, more so than I thought it would be. So if you guys would like to see that, let us know. We will come out here and make a ton more videos of walking around, seeing what's washing out of the banks of this giant river. All right, so we just got back to the boat. There are all my echinoids that I found, and that weird thing with the lines is a piece of fossilized ivory. Kyle found some crazy pleistofossils here. That's a bison tooth right there, a horse tooth, and a chunk of mammoth tooth. So all in all, that's a heck of a haul right there for one walk down the bank here. And we don't even know what Derek has in his pocket right now. He's been walking up that way a bit.
We gotta pick him up.
We just picked up Derek. He said he saw some cool Pleistocene bones on the bank. We're gonna motor up to the last spot, the final location. Oh no. You guys will have to let me know in the comments below what is wrong with Wild Kyle.
What is wrong with me?
Take a look at this little spring we came up on here. Look at where that clear water is mixing with that tannic river water. Beautiful. We can set a little hammock up here somewhere. Take a nap. You can see it's flowing out from underground right over there where it's touching the land right there. That's awesome. All right, let's get to the last spot, do a little bit of walking. I think that's it right over there. All right, here we are at the last location. Kyle's already down here being a squirrel man.
Looking at rocks.
See cool gravel? Maybe we'll find some good stuff.
Gravel layer up here.
There's a bunch of nuts right here on the river. I don't know what did that, but clearly something lives around here. Where are you? Where are you? There it is. He's been storing nuts all for the winter. Derek just found this schizaster right here. And that means I'm the only one that hasn't found a nice complete schizaster. This is one of my favorite species.
It is
Can't
a
handle
cool
that.
species.
Can't handle that. All right, there's one with my name on it right down there. I can smell it. All right, I just want to record this one live, guys, so you can see all the different echinoids. Right off the bat, we got that one there. Let's walk up here a little bit and let's look.
Dude.
Look at this one. Look at this one right there. Kyle's got him one there.
I've never seen.
Look at this. There's another one. Come this way, Kyle. Look at this, bro.
Oh my gosh.
One.
Look at echinoid. An echinoid. Look at that one. Look at that one.
Bro.
An
Oh, there's like,
echinoid.
they're touching.
They're everywhere right here. An echinoid.
Whoa. Look at them. The gravel is made up of echinoids.
Gravel noise.
Oh my goodness.
Dude.
I can't stop.
Chris,
What? Kyle.
Let me see your hand.
Bro. This is the
What?
most we found
Wait,
all day.
Over.
What? Bro, you're crunching them.
Sensory overload.
I
It's
don't
all
want to
echinoid.
leave it. I don't want to leave them behind. They're beautiful.
I'm blown away by that.
Dude, there's like 1,000 other ones right there.
Meganoids.
That's what?
That is cool.
What? Look at the pattern on that one. You can see the individual like little structure of the sand dollar there.
I do have another schizaster right there. It's got some matrix on there. Might be able to get that off. And it's got a nice backside right there. Nice butt. And then right there, looks like another one in the bank. Might be able to get some of that matrix off as well. But that's also a schizaster. They are just everywhere right here.
there is a baby turtle that did not make it. Actually, that's pretty interesting. You can see where its ribs weren't fully fused to the underneath of its shell there. Look at that. Kind of shows you how these shells form. All right, so here's the haul from today. We have Kyle's stuff over here, my stuff over here, and Derek's stuff is still in the boat. We'll start with some of Kyle's finds here. Bunches of beautiful echinoids. Look at the patterns on some of those. Nice schizaster echinoid there, a bison molar, a horse molar, a fragment of a mammoth molar. Look at all these little tiny echinoids here. That's crazy, tons of those. Some nice echinoids on my side here as well. Look at this, flat, 30 million years old, 35 million years old, and still really well preserved. Look at that one. It's beautiful stuff. I found this thing here full of crystals inside, and 2 shark teeth as well, and a little tiny fragment of mammoth or mastodon tusk. So that's ivory right there. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for me if you haven't already. Check out Kyle's channel, linked down in the description below. Let me know in the comments below also if you want to see us come back here and find a bunch of other cool stuff. We'll see you guys in the next video.